Everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back. All right. I figured. I'm sorry, y'all. I figured that I might as well sing that since that's gonna be the whole premise of what this is gonna be about, the Backstreet Boys. But y'all, what's up? This is your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm here to talk to y'all about my racist ex roommates trying to get me kicked out. And this is gonna be a story time. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab a little snack real quick while I wait for y'all to come on in here. All right. Y'all ready? All right, let's get on to it. All right, y'all. So listen. So if y'all remember last a few weeks ago, maybe like 2.5 weeks ago, hey Nicole, I was supposed to be doing a P Valley review, right? It was supposed to be, I believe, for episode 3. And I was supposed to do that, and then I ended up postponing it, like pushing it back, and then I just ended up having to cancel it because like my whole mood was off. And I told y'all that I promised y'all that I would allow y'all to know what happened. So y'all ready? Here we go. So I moved into this Lux townhouse owned by like this older white woman. I moved in here in 2021. And it was when about a year after I had started my semester in school. And originally I had a roommate, two roommates. One of them were like a really dorky kind of, like school shooterish type of like nerdy dude who be playing a lot of video games. And then the other one was like this real like, upbeat, real white guy, really like real cool. I vibe with him. I didn't have any issues with him. Actually, he helped me like, mount my TV to the wall. So it was cool, and I actually replaced the last black guy that was here who had this master bedroom. So everything was cool. That was until the like, real upbeat. Let me name these two people. So I'm gonna name the first set of roommates. I'm gonna name the first one Real, and I'm gonna name the second one Brian. So Brian ended up moving out because Brian wanted to move to Richmond because he wanted to be with his girlfriend. And I am a bit congested. I'm surprised y'all can hear it. I thought it was only me, but thank y'all. But listen, look. Let me hold on. Let me take the comments off of this because I need to focus. All right. So Brian ended up moving to Richmond, right? And basically Real's friend was going to replace him on the lease. So Real's dad signed the lease on his behalf. Now, when Real moved in, immediately I felt the energy in the house shift. Like, at first it was like, very upbeat. Everybody was always in a good mood. I could go outside and, talk to, Real. Me and Real would have a couple of conversations, but majority of the time I was in my room minding my business because that's what I like to do. And then when his friend, let's call his friend Adolf. I'm gonna call his friend Adolf, and y'all can connect why I called him that in your own type of way. So his friend Adolf moved in, right? And immediately the energy of the whole house shifted. Like we as black people, we can tell when somebody don't like us simply because we black, right? You don't need it to be said out loud. You could just feel the energy. And when his friend Adolf came in, I immediately knew that he did not like me because I was black. And I felt like a real dark energy coming from him. So I avoided that. I avoided him in all ways, shapes, and forms, right? So, and then on top of that, it would be times like after he moved in where he would invite me to go out with him, to to a country festival or something like that. And what the hell I look like going out of town with you ain't about to have me missing. You ain't about to have me in nobody's Hoochie River. What are you talking about? You must thought I was dumb. You must got me mistaken for Tamla Horsford. Absolutely not. I will stay in my black proximity and you can go about your way. Thank you very much. Okay. So, skip forward. We're all on the lease continuing, and then the issues come about because Adolf is really dirty. He does not like to clean up behind himself. I'm washing dishes. I'm washing my dishes that he's used. I'm washing his dishes that he's used. I'm cleaning the stove. I'm cleaning the oven. I'm cleaning everything. Like I'm the mammy around this thing. Like I just signed up to be the mammy. I didn't sign up to be Aunt Jemima up in there. I didn't do that, right? So listen. So after a certain point, I just got tired. I was like, I'm not about to clean up behind you. Do what you do. You're going to clean up behind yourself. And trust me, he did not clean up behind himself. He would stack trash on top of trash on top of trash on top of trash. And then me and who was his friend, completely just stopped, trying to ask him to do anything because he's dirty. He was just a dirty dude. Dirty. He was a low down, dirty son of a gun, right? So now let's skip forward. So it's now May. Now, not May, but it's like I would say maybe April or March. And we all are sitting down in the living room because we're all trying to have a conversation with each other. And I asked them, so are you guys gonna move out? What's gonna be happening, with the lease? So both of them said like that they were moving out or they were thinking about moving out. One of them gave me a firm, yes, I'm moving on to my own apartment, and that was real. Now, Adolf definitely didn't give me a straight answer. They asked me in return, was I moving out? And I said, I'm not sure. I don't really know, But at this point, I still was not connecting the dots here, right? So skip forward. Now we're in July. I have not, had any issues with anybody. I have not had any verbal altercations with anybody. Like I said, I'm a very quiet person. I mind my business. I mind the business that pays me, which is my job, which is my dog, which my dog don't really make much noise. He bad as hell, but you won't hear anything that he be doing, right? So then after that, like I said, skip forward into July. We are basically chilling. I'm at work. I get off early, and like I said, I was supposed to be doing a review for P Valley that day, and I was really excited because I got off work. I was feeling energetic. I had me some sea moss. I was feeling like I was going to eat the review up. I was about to bone apple tea. I was about to get it. I was about to get it in with y'all. Yeah. And then I come into the house, grab my dog because I'm about to take him out on a walk because your boy's feeling very productive today. Feeling very productive. Now, my dog don't like to go on walks, but if I'm feeling productive, the motherfucker gonna have to walk a little bit, right? So I put him on a leash, get ready to walk him out, and then right as I'm like getting ready to walk him out, um, Adolph's other friend, who's been like spending the night in the living room and stuff like that, he stops me. He's like, "Hey, so when are you moving out?" Er? What are you talking about? What are you talking about when I'm moving out? I'm not moving out. I never said I was. Apparently, they had already went to go sign a lease with the landlord. So behind my back, they signed a lease with the landlord, and you're probably trying to figure out, well, how is that possible? It's not. They lied. So they told me that the landlord, and we'll call her Eleanor. So they told me that Eleanor informed them that I said I was moving out. But I was like, I never told Eleanor that. I never told Eleanor that I'm going to be moving out of this townhouse, and I'm going to stay where I'm at. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going anywhere. I don't plan on moving out until the next leasing period after this one is up, right? So then after that, they was like, well, maybe you want to give her a call. So I give her a call while I'm walking the dog, and I'm saying, hey, Eleanor, I just got finished speaking with, Adolf, and his friend was Indian. So I'll call him, I'll call him Raja. I was like, I just got done speaking with Adolf and Raja. And they're basically telling me that you told them that I was gonna move out, and I told you that, and that they've already signed the lease. And I'm trying to figure out how is that possible when, number one, I never informed you of me moving out. I never told you a date of me moving out. I never told you I had any inclinations of moving out, and me and you never even had that discussion. Not to mention that we have a mandatory 60-day period to inform you of us moving out, or automatically the lease like renews and basically restarts. And then she was like, that's what they said that you told them. And I was like, I never told them anything. I never told these people I was moving out. So I don't know why they told you that. I don't know why they're lying, because now it feels like some type of trickery is going on up in here. So then she was like, I'm so sorry for the misunderstanding. I apologize. I'm just going to have to invalidate the lease, and the current lease stands. And I'm up here like, okay, so I'm up here like, I'm heated at this point. Like, it's already 89 degrees outside, but I'm even more heated. So I walk like usually I take Michael for like a 32-minute walk or 30-minute walk, but then like this was like a 10-minute right around the block rent going back into the house, because I'm ready to shake some shit up. I'm ready to get it fucking cracking. So I come back in the house, I put Michael into his crate, and I go into the living room, and I say, I just got done talking with Miss Eleanor, and Miss Eleanor just told me that y'all informed her that I was moving out. But just outside, y'all told me that she informed y'all that I was moving out. What's going on? So now all of a sudden they're acting retarded. So now they're saying, oh, well, you did say that you were moving out. I'll say, no, I never said I was moving out. I said, I'm not sure if I'm moving out. Maybe not. So then Adolf is going to say, you did say that you were moving out. You did say that you were moving out. And I have it right here on my phone. And I was like, well, let me see it. So then he pulls out his phone and starts scrolling, and he just calls out a random date. And he says like May 11th. And I'm up here like, May 11th. I was like, I don't recall ever telling you that. I'm sorry. I don't recall that. I don't recall that at all. So then he was like, that's when I sent the email telling Miss Reese that you said that you wanted to move out, and we went to go start looking for other roommates. And I was saying, but y'all never talked to me about this. Y'all never like y'all said that y'all were moving out originally. So what are y'all talking about? They said, well, we changed our mind. So I'm saying y'all literally said that y'all were moving out, and y'all changed y'all mind. I didn't even give y'all a firm answer, and y'all already concretely said that I was moving out, and already got somebody to try to fill my room on the lease. What are y'all talking about? That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. And Miss Reese said that lease is invalid, and I'm staying. And then so Raja basically is sitting here looking fucking stupid. And he says, like, I already started moving my stuff up into the attic. I was like, well, you can start moving again out of the attic, because I'm not going no damn where. And that's just on that. And I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to break this to you. I don't know how to go about this, but you're not moving into my room. Mind you, I have a huge room. Like, the room is huge. Like, y'all don't even see the full capacity of this room. Like, this room is big as hell. Like, literally. And I was like, I'm not moving out of here. Number one, it's about to be a recession. Number two, like, people getting laid off like back to back right now. The economy is going down. There's supposed to be a predicted house market crash. I'm not about to move into some place and then not have the stability that I need now. But I do have a essential job, because I'm a financial analyst with this contracting company that works with the U.S. military. So I'm gonna always be in demand. But it was just like, what is financially more responsible is to save up at least, to me, $10,000 to $11,000 and then move out, or to try to move out with with 4,000 to 5,000 in savings. And I'm not moving out with that much. I need more. I need at least $11,000 to $12,000 in savings before I'm about to leave up out of here. That's just me, because I want to be financially responsible, of course. So then now we're all going back and forth. And I'm up here like, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. And I was like, a matter of fact, let me see that text that you sent to her on. Let me see this text that I sent to you, apparently. So he's up there like, it wasn't a text. It was an email that I sent to, Eleanor. And I was like, but you just said that this is the date that I told you, and you're making it seem like I texted you an answer. But now you're saying it's an email. So then he was like, excuse me, I'm just about to go outside and call Eleanor myself. I was like, you can go ahead and call her whatever the fuck you want to do. But bitch, I ain't leaving. And I'll fuck all of y'all up. Period. Try me if you want to. I will fuck every single one of you two bitches up, including y'all fat Indian friend sitting in front of me right now. I will fuck everybody in here up. Try me if you want to. Like, it's really not even a game. And at this point, I storm off into my room because they're fucking trying to play dumb. They're trying to make it so they don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. They're trying to make it seem like I'm the one who does not make any motherfucking sense, when they're the ones who does not make any motherfucking sense. Look, I was supposed to not be cussing like that in here because I'm trying to hold on to this monetization. But at this point, this video is not gonna get monetized, so I left. At this point, let's just go. Let's just let go and let have, right? So this big bitch, like, not only do we have a no dog policy, the only reason I'm allowed to have a dog here, y'all, is because like Michael is a service animal. He's been trained. He's been paid for, and he's been signed off. So that's the only reason I can have him. Now, this fat fuck that was in the living room has a whole German Shepherd who snuck into my room one day, and y'all were on live with me that day when I told you I thought a damn cougar went into my room, but it was really his dog that they were babysitting that had walked into my damn room and started licking my feet. Like, you can't even live here, first and foremost, because you have a damn dog. What the hell are you talking about? So then at this point, right, I'm in my room. I call my ex, because one thing my ex gonna do, he gonna fly down. He gonna fight. One thing he gonna do is meet my ratchet energy. And not only that, he's going to be my other half. So if I'm beating ass, he's gonna be beating ass with me. Period. So I called him and I tell him what's going on. And he's like, what the fuck? That don't even fucking make sense. And I was like, I know it don't. I know it don't. I know it don't make no motherfucking sense. These motherfuckers got me fucked up. So then, now, Miss Eleanor calls me while I'm in my room, and she says, well, now they're saying if either you stay and they go, or you go and they stay. And I was like, well, them motherfuckers can go. Them motherfuckers can go. I could give a fuck, bitch. I don't care. And she was like, you will have to find 2 other roommates to fill their lease, or you could take up the lease all by yourself, because this is a real big property. It's like it's a 3-bedroom. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, my bad. Let me get back into this. So I'm up here like, these motherfuckers can go. I was like, bitch, I get paid about $28 an hour. I was like, bitch, I could pay this rent all by myself. I may not want to because I want to save money, but just because they're being petty about this, bitch, I'll live here all by myself. So then I said, okay, they can leave, I'll stay. And then that was that. So then after, like, so now, Real knocks on my door. Real knocks on my motherfucking door, and he's up there like, hey man, at this point, how about if we just try to pay you out? Like, how about if we pay you? I was like, I don't want y'all colonizer money, bitch. I don't want it. I already get colonizer money at my damn job. I don't want y'all money. Keep y'all shit, bitch. I don't want that shit, bitch. Like, I'm up here like I am going ham on these two bitches. Like, okay. So he was up there like, okay, well, would you support us, if Miss Eleanor tries to, go after us legally? And I was like, bitch, I'm not supporting you. I'm not supporting the motherfucking thing. I was like, if you motherfuckers get hooked on this lease and have to pay for the rest of y'all motherfucking lives, I could give a shit. Fuck you niggas. Period. And I was like, actually get the fuck away from my door if I beat your motherfucking ass. How about that? So then he was like, okay, at this point, I think it would be best if we just leave. And I was like, I agree. It would be best if you two motherfuckers leave. And y'all fat ass friends sitting in the motherfucking living room acting surprised. Then I stormed back into the living room and I'm up here like, okay. I was like, you fat fuck. I was like, so you're supposed to be moving into my room, right? You supposedly signed on to this new lease, correct, right? But don't you think it's a little bit odd that it's July the motherfucking 5th and the lease renews on the 15th and you haven't saw me pack one box, bitch? Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Like, don't you think that's a little bit alarming? And then he was up there like, I just assumed that you would start moving out 2 days, before. Why the fuck would I choose to move out literally a day or so before why would I do that? Why would I do that? I was like, why would I do that? Explain to me. Explain that shit to me. And he's up there like, well, I was like, explain it. Because apparently you signed a motherfucking lease. So explain that shit to me. Right now. While you in here. He couldn't explain this shit. They're trying to tell me to calm. I'm not about to motherfucking calm down at all. One of y'all getting fucked up tonight. I don't know which one of y'all want to fight. I actually want to fight Adolf because this thick, love handle having ass motherfucking like country hick motherfucker think that he's the strongest in the house. I would beat his ass into submission. Just off GP. Period. So then, like at this point, motherfuckers is not answering questions. They're backing away from me like they scared of me. Motherfuckers threatening to call the cops. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go in my room. And I once again, I'm calling my ex and I'm talking to him. He was like, you know what? He was like, he was like, Jeremy, you need to calm down. Jeremy, I know how you feeling right now, but it's best if you calm down. You just got out of college. You don't need no arrest record. And you just got a job as a financial analyst. You don't have no reason to fight these people. He was up there like, I understand what happened, but you really need to calm down. I understand, but you really need to calm down because at this point, I was about to fucking lose it because I kept on asking questions and they kept on seeming dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber, and they kept on playing with my intelligence. And I was ready to backhand the fuck out of everybody in the house. So at this point, right? It's the end of the night. I go to work the next day. I come back home, right? I'm chilling in the bed, ignoring the fuck out of everybody. Mind you, ain't nobody really in the main areas because it's hella awkward at this point. Everybody is feeling kind of, awkward. They don't want to be in front of me because they know that they're fucked up, right? So then I get a knock on my door. And then whatchamacallit, Real basically said, hey, like, I want to speak with you for a second. And then I'm up here like, what do you want? And he's up there like, I just want to apologize, because I feel like it was a lot of miscommunication on both of our parts. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Ain't no miscommunication on both of our parts. I didn't miscommunicate a motherfucking thing to you bitches. I'm still calling them bitches because I really want them to fight me. I really want somebody to swing just once. I just want them to give it. I'm trying to literally I'm trying to destroy their ego and their manhoods. I'm up here like, I didn't tell none of you bitches that I was moving out. So ain't no motherfucking miscommunication. Y'all motherfuckers miscommunicated with me. And I was like, and on top of that, you said it was better that all of us, that y'all two move out, or it'll be better for all parties. I was like, when have me and you ever had any motherfucking issues? When did me and you ever had a motherfucking problem between each other? Now I can understand Adolf, because I think that motherfucker's racist already, but me and you never had any issues. So explain to me why the fuck all of a sudden now me and you have problems that have mysteriously manifested. You either stay in your room or the living room. I stay in my room. We don't even cross in the main area. So what the fuck is the issue? And the place is so damn big, we don't even have to see each other. So tell me what's our issue between us? I want to know. I'm interested to know. So he says, it really came with the dog. He was saying you said that the dog was going to be neutered. I was like, Michael will be neutered. But Michael is only 10 months old. They said that they wanted Michael to turn 1 year old before he is neutered, because he is not fully grown yet. And they don't want to stunt his growth or his development, so he'll have health complications in the motherfucking future. Then he was like, but you said you was going to get him trained too. I was like, Michael has started training. And on top of that, you wanted him to start training at 4 months old. But there's no way he can do that, because you want to know why? They said that he cannot train at 4 months old because he wasn't going to remember a motherfucking thing. Stupid. But you didn't ask those questions. Then he was like, sometime he barks. I was like, when has he barked? Because when I'm here, Michael never barks. I can be on this motherfucking live for 3 to 4 fucking hours. Michael won't bark. Now, Michael will give him a little moan and a whine, but Michael ain't gonna bark. The nigga know better. Michael ain't stupid. Number one, I have a vibration / shot collar on him, or when I'm gone, he has a bark collar. So anytime that nigga raises his voice over a certain a decibel, zzz, that nigga gets zapped. So I was like, you're lying. And I was like, on top of that, you go to work before I do. You go to work 1 hour before I do. You go to work at 7. I leave here at 8. And you get here at 4 and I get here at 5. When on earth have you heard Michael bark? Because when I'm here, it's only a 1 hour difference between when one of us is not in the house. So explain to me how you hearing him bark. He was like, this was like maybe 4 to 5 months ago. I was like, why didn't you say anything? And I was like, didn't I tell you that I left the remote for him in the main area, so if he does bark, you could vibrate his neck and he'll stop. You didn't even do that. I was like, then why didn't you communicate this to me? You want to know why? Because it wasn't motherfucking true, bitch. And you want to know why, y'all? So basically, while I've been gone at work this past week, and I'm pausing on the timeline right now. So I've been going to work, throughout this week prior. And the landlord had started, doing renovations in the house basically after those two bums moved out. So she's doing renovations. She's been in here all by herself. She has not heard my dog bark once. And she said, you have a dog, right? And I was like, yeah. She was like, he hasn't made one sound. And I was like, I know he doesn't. Cause the nigga know better. I didn't say nigga because she white, but I'm saying I was like, the nigga know better. He ain't stupid. I've trained Michael enough for him to know what he can and cannot do. And he's been formally trained on what he can and cannot do. And then I reinforce it either with a bark collar or with a shot collar just in case. Because no telling when I want to move out of here and when I want to move into my own apartment, and Michael cannot be barking while I'm at work in an apartment, or else he would have to get removed. So I don't take that barking shit lightly. I take that very seriously. And Real was lying at this point. And he was just like, yeah, obviously it was just some communication issues. I was like, it was no motherfucking miscommunication. It was miscommunication on y'all end. And I was like, why are you calling me out here? And he was like, so you do have, 2 roommates, right? Because you said that you will be able to fill the rooms up. I was like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Why are you asking me this? Why does it concern you? And he was like, well, just in case we're on the hook, I wanted to know if you do have a roommate. And I was like, well, that's not your business. And I was like, y'all should probably start looking for roommates too, just in case. because if the bitch let y'all break the lease, she's a dumb bitch. But like, I don't imagine, I didn't see that happening. So y'all better start getting y'all shit, y'all people to fill y'all rooms, or else she might execute a judgment on y'all to fulfill y'all parts of the rents for the next year. That ain't got nothing to do with me. At the end of the day, I didn't say I was moving out. Y'all did. So I could give a fuck. I can give a fuck about any one of you bitches. Or about anything that happens to y'all at this point. So y'all, listen. Give me 1 second. I need to get a drink of water. Whew. Hydration. Me. So back to what the motherfuck I was saying. So listen. So at this point, I'm up here like, so I need to contact the lawyer. I gotta contact the lawyer to try to see what my option is gonna be because bitches got me fucked up. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling offended. I'm not feeling it. Cause I feel like I need to do some extra work to, protect myself. And my ex was also telling me, yeah, you probably should do that. You probably should. So then at this point, I make a appointment with a leasing attorney. So and he tells me my options. And to me, he was like, you don't have to leave. And although you may not want to leave, if she does allow them to break the lease, it will break all of you guys out of the lease and you'll be signing on by yourself. Or, you're gonna be liable for the rent. And I was like, that's fine. I was like, I mean, that's not what I would want to happen. I would hope that, she would execute a judgment on them, but it is what it is. I can't control her. White people click up together. That's what they be doing. They've been doing that since Christopher Columbus and shit, right? So at this point, I get my legal counsel and I'm like, I'm ready. Just in case anybody want to, try to tell me some legalities that I'm gonna be, in like, within, and like, cause I just know the realm of what I'm liable for. And I just wanted that to be known. But I didn't tell them that I had went to go contact the lawyer. And I didn't tell them that I paid for legal representation either. Like, and what I was so mad about is that, at this point, I put $1,500 on, a retainer for him, just in case. Just in case. I know y'all may think I'm a little bit ratchet sometimes, and truthfully I am because I come from the West Coast. I'm a West Coast bitch. I'm thorough. But honestly, I've gotten real bougie over the years, and I try to handle myself like a modern day white woman as much as I can. So I made sure I lawyered up. I was really pissed off that I had to do that, but it is what it is at this point. So so now it's like days are passing. Nobody's in the house. I don't know what's going on. I'm contacting the landlord. She's saying that I need to talk to the roommates. The roommates ain't here. And I'm kind of confused on if they're staying or if they're going. Because at this point, I'm up here like, if they're leaving, these motherfuckers need to hurry up and go, move out, so that this place can be cleaned up, cleaned down, and I can start showing this place around, to people that can fill the lease, you know. And then so literally, um, I would probably say 5 days before the lease ends, they said they were going to be moved out on Sunday. Saturday comes and these motherfuckers have not even began to move out. Sunday comes and they begin to move out. But they're not fully moved out though. End of the day, their stuff still here. Rooms still have stuff in them. I'm up here like, well, when y'all gonna be moving out? Because I have people that really want to sign on to the lease and ready to move into these rooms. So I need y'all up out of here. At this point, like, this is when Adolf calls, Eleanor, and I'm here like, he's not able to move anybody in because we're still legally, responsible for the room. So our stuff gets to stay there. I'm up here like, well, why do your stuff get to stay? I'm sorry, that was the wrong voice. It was like, tell that motherfucker that, he cannot move anybody into our rooms because my stuff is still gonna stay there. That's the kind of shit that he sounded like. Real backwoods shot, real backwoodish. Not saying that there's an issue with being from the backwoods, but when you a racist ass bitch, it definitely is, right? So at this point, I'm getting irritated because, mind you, when I sent that notice out to them and I didn't respond back to them. That's why he called the landlord, because he kept on trying to kept on kind of trying to bait me into an argument, bait me into an argument, bait me into an argument, and I'm up here like, well, blank stare. I don't know. I'm not responding back to these text messages. So he ended up calling the landlord on me, and she agreed with them that they still had until the 15th to completely move out. I'm up here like, I don't understand why you giving these motherfuckers all of these chances when they started all of this, but I guess. So on the 16th, I ended up sweeping out their rooms. One of like Real cleaned his room from top to bottom. I will say this. Real, I really don't think was racist. I think it was just Adolf. And I think Adolf was influencing Real, which does not negate the fact that both of these motherfuckers tried to plot my demise. But at the end of the day, it didn't work. So listen. So I at this point I put out a blast. I told a couple of my friends that to tell their friends if who need a place to stay, who's like either like leases are ending and they want like just lower cost of living to to contact me. Bitch, I got hit up by 59 people. I promise you. 59 people. So at this point, I'm getting ready to tour these rooms. I'm getting ready to get these rooms toured. And I end up getting two people to sign on to the lease. I ended up getting two concrete people. One of them was a white dude, real surfer type of guy, real real like, yo, bro, it's so cool, yo. I just love Earth, and I'm in school for computer engineering, bro. It was very much like that. Obviously, my black ass still has not learned my lesson, fuck with these white people. But at the end of the day, I just look like they were the best to me candidates. And then the other one was like this other gay black guy. And me and him hit it off really well too. And I was really excited about having him on the lease. So about to sign on to the lease, one of them gets into a car accident that falls through. His ligaments are, separated, like back broken. He can't drive all the way from Leesburg to where I am at, right? Where I'm at now. So he's no longer going to even be enlisting in school for that semester because he has to go to physical therapy, which is very unfortunate. And I my prayers go out to that guy, but I already had a backup. It was this guy named Jeremy. Another guy named Jeremy who was named right after, which is very odd because even though that was his name, I didn't read it as Jeremy. I read it as Jeremiah, but he was like, my name is Jeremy. I was like, oh, and he was also military. He was also, Navy. He was also engineering. He was like, me and him had a lot in common. I was really excited about him moving in, and he was also black. So at this point, we have 3 black people signing on to the lease. Now, at this point, people are getting ready to sign on to the lease. It's Friday. I try to hurry up and leave at 4, try to get home in time. End up getting caught in traffic, end up getting there 30 minutes late. And at this point, I told everybody the money that they needed to have for the lease, But unfortunately, my dumb ass did not think that they had to have the prorated rent for the month. I thought they would have to pay the prorated rent on the first of the following month. So only one of them had that money on hand. Now I was ready to pay for the other person because I was like, it's my bad, no burn on you. I was like, I'll pay for it. He was like, no, I'll go to the ATM. This motherfucker went to the ATM, never came back. I was like, so he was one of those black people that didn't like to be embarrassed in front of a white person because the landlord was white. He did not like that. Like, so it was a chop. So I ended up finding this like another girl, not another girl, but another black person who was like a lesbian. And I ended up getting her to sign on. So all 3 of the rooms have now been taken, and the third roommate is not going to be moving in until later next month. But at the end of the day, I got all the rooms taken. Then I got a deep clean. We had it renovated in here, and it looks like a brand new apartment. All of the white trash is gone, figuratively and literally. And It is what it is. And that's the story of these bitches trying to kick me out my shit. But I came back and I plotted and I planned and I achieved what they thought I couldn't. Not only do I have the whole apartment to myself, but not only am I the head of the apartment now, but now not only that, I got to price the rooms according to what I wanted, as long as it all equaled out to the grand total of the of the rooms, which means that before, because I had the master bedroom, I was paying majority of the rent, but now I just split the rent equally between all three rooms, period. And look how that worked. Look how that works. And y'all, that's the story. I hope y'all enjoyed this because, child, this was a story. I was stressed out. Whew, I was angry. I was ready to fuck people up. It was real tense up in here. And that's why I could not do the P Valley review. And that's why I was holding off on it. Because like my energy was not, I could not act, I could not, give y'all the review that y'all needed because bitches was trying it. But y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the story time. And please like, share, and subscribe. Like, hold on, let me put this in a. Please hit the like button. It's absolutely free. Ellen, Ellen, you cutting up. I'm dead. I promise. However, we don't turn nothing down but our collars. This motherfucker. Like Cash App and Mirror Fire, especially since he cussing. Yeah, I was definitely cussing. Y'all want to know what's so crazy? Y'all would think that they have not monetized, but I like originally a lot of my videos were not monetized, but I put a lot of them under review and they monetized almost every single one of my videos that with all of the cussing. Especially y'all remember the one I did about coleslaw and Monique was in here with me, and then Chef Don Don was on here, and that's when I was like that Gucci belt, with Melnika. They monetized that one, and that one hit 12,000 views. Like I was shocked that they monetized that one. I was shocked that they monetized the one about Arian's car getting repoed. I was shocked that they monetized. They even monetized the drag that I did for Shea Ministries. Like so, obviously YouTube don't have that much of an issue with the shit that I'm doing. Like literally. So at this point, it is what it is. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm really happy to be back. I know I'm still a little bit under the weather, a little bit congested, but that don't stop. But one monkey don't stop no show, and neither do two races. But at the end of the day, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe. And y'all, yeah, tune in with me tomorrow for Love and Marriage DC reunion review. It's gonna be lit. Period.